Hey guys, welcome to Smack Talk's Wrestling Review, and we're looking at Elimination Chamber. It's the last Raw exclusive pay-per-view before WrestleMania. Hell, it's the last exclusive pay-per-view for Raw, now that we're going to dual branded pay-per-views. So let's see how well it did. We're going to kick off with the kickoff show match, and that was Luke Gallows, Karl Anderson taking on Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. And as I predicted, it was pretty much everything I knew it was going to be. It was a yawn match, kind of. That's all it was. It was nothing special. You can definitely tell that Karl Anderson and Luke Gallows are getting molded to be the next #1 contenders on Raw for the tag team division, because who else is there? And second, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel, they need to do something. They're great when they're working with The Miz, but when they're in literally tag team matches by themselves without The Miz being around, there's nothing to them. So for me, it was a shame really, because I think Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas are legitimately good talent, but I think it's a wasted match, and I think the crowd knew it as well. Kicked off the show with the first ever Women's Elimination Chamber match, and to be honest with you guys, this was a paint by numbers kind of match. We started off a match with Bayley and Sonya Deville, and in the pods we had Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, Sasha Banks and Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose was the first woman to come out of the pods to help her Absolution partner, which was good. Then we had Sasha Banks come out and help her friend Bayley, and Mandy Rose was the first woman ever to be eliminated from an Elimination Chamber match. My MVP for the whole match though has to go to Mickie James, where she had the best high spot in the whole damn match, and she managed to take out Sonya Deville by jumping off the top of the pod, which was absolutely awesome to see. Mickie got a roll-up pin by Bayley, so she got eliminated, and that left Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks and Bayley. All three women did really well, but Alexa Bliss for me played the scared heel absolutely fantastic. Sasha Banks did turn on Bayley in the match, which was awesome to see, and the fans wanted to see it. And Sasha Banks and Bayley started trying to take each other out. Alexa Bliss took Bayley out, and she also took Sasha Banks out to claim her WWE Women's title. So she didn't lose the title. It's the safest bet keeping it on her till WrestleMania. But the pin on Sasha Banks seems to be the stupidest one out of all of them. Sasha was on the top buckle, about to jump off to do a splash. Alexa pushes her, but the problem is her head is that close to the pod. It shouldn't have really made that much of a impact. And then she does a DDT. It just didn't feel like that was what the proper finish should have been. I think it was a little bit rushed. But for me, it's fine. It's the safest bet. Like I said, the Women's Elimination Chamber was good. There was but it wasn't as hard hitting as I was expecting for their first Elimination Chamber match. This moves us on to our next title match of the night, and that was the Raw Tag Team title, where we got the Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro taking on Titus Worldwide, Apollo and Titus O'Neil. Now, to be honest with you guys, I have been kind of happy about this fresh blood in the tag team division right now, and it had to be an easy win for the Bar, and it really was. Titus Worldwide just didn't look like they were getting anywhere near the Bar. The Bar split, just literally cut the ring in half and kept Apollo there most of the night. Yes, we did have a quick tag where finally Titus got in, but it was a little bit too late. The Bar had most of the momentum by that point, and they managed to get the win. Is it the right decision? Yeah, I thought so beforehand when I predicted this win, and I thought it was the right decision to keep the Bar Raw Tag Team Champions until we get to WrestleMania, where we'll probably have it where it's going to either be Gallows and Anderson and Revival taking on the Bar. That probably seems like the most logical choice now out of all the Raw tag teams. But yeah, it was a fine match, but it wasn't anything special, and it just, you think of how many great matches the Bar have had, you just go, this is probably one of their weakest title defenses they've had to have. So we had Asuka taking on Nia Jax. Now, if Nia wins, she would be added to whatever championship match Asuka decides to go for at WrestleMania. The match, this was, for me, the best booking decision I have seen the writers done in a long time. And the reason I'm saying that, guys, is because we had Asuka get the win, and it wasn't a clean win. It was literally her flipping Nia Jax over, holding her down for the 3 count. She was already dazed. Nia Jax literally looked dominant from the start of that match, and Asuka didn't really look that as strong as she usually does when she's taking on other women opponents. But Nia Jax looked like an absolute beast compared to Asuka, and she just took her out. She managed to get a win, which was good, so it keeps the undefeated streak going. And then Nia Jax, being absolutely angry for her defeat, attacks Asuka after the match and puts her through the barricades. For me, it's smart booking decision. You have Asuka looking good, and you have Nia Jax looking good as well. I'm being very optimistic right now, guys, with this one, because we've already seen Nia Jax 50-50 bookings before, where we booked it as being really strong, and the next time we see her, she gets pinned quite easily. So hopefully WWE have learned from this and gone, look, we need to make Nia Jax a legitimate threat in this division, and hopefully they'll keep this up. That takes us to the part of the show which I felt just didn't really need to be in it. It could have been on Raw itself, which was Ronda Rousey's WWE contract signing. Started off with Kurt Angle coming down to the ring with the contract and a table set up for quite a few people to speak. Next up we had Triple H and his wife Stephanie McMahon come down. The crowd just got mental when Triple H comes out anyway. It's hard to, you have the character Triple H, who is the evil villain Triple H, and then you've got the guy who legitimately is saving the business with NXT 205 right now. He is the man. But again, you have these characters come out, and then you have Ronda come out. And it was interesting. It was not a good promo from Ronda Rousey. You can tell she's still learning that bit of the business. It's going to take her time. Of course, she's used to MMA fighting. She's not used to entertainment, sports entertainment like this. It's completely different. It's a completely different beast she's got to get used to. And yeah, it was fine. Kurt Angle told Ronda everything Triple H and Stephanie said before she signed the contract. Ronda did not look happy. She put Triple H for a table. Awesome. I think that's the first time I've ever seen Triple H go for a table, thanks to, a woman star. So that's great. And then Stephanie McMahon does the Stephanie McMahon thing, gets angry, and smacks Ronda in the face. Yeah, because we really needed to see that one, guys. Brilliant. But it definitely builds up what match we know we're going to get now is going to be Ronda Rousey with a partner taking on Triple H and Stephanie McMahon at WrestleMania, because in the contract, she's having a match at WrestleMania. That's in her contract. That's the only special thing she does have in her contract. Everything else is legitimately, apparently, exactly the same as all the other women's stars. I'm happy with that. And I can't complain with this promo. It was fine. Looking forward to seeing how they use Ronda. Next up, we had the match which I was kind of looking forward to the most, because I just wanted to see how far and how crazy it could get. And it was very timid. It wasn't anything what I thought it would be. I thought it would have been a lot more, let's just say, crazier than what we got. But yeah, Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt have definitely got chemistry. But unfortunately, like the fans, I was a little bit disappointed. It wasn't anything special. But when you've got the fans shouting Rusev Day and you've got them doing the wave, you kind of know the fans aren't that invested in this match. Of course, though, the fans were happy when Matt Hardy did get the win over Bray. But again, it just felt like there was something missing. Like, the fans wanted Jeff Hardy / Brother Nero to come out and do something with with this match, and it just feels like there was a missed opportunity here. Obviously, we don't know what Jeff's recovery time is right now. He could be back after Mania, or he could be back just before, but we have to wait and see. But yeah, it just felt like a missed opportunity altogether with this type of match. Took us to the main event itself, which was the men's elimination chamber match, and we kicked off with The Miz, Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. And to be honest, this was the best three you could choose to start the whole match, because all three men just outperformed everyone at the start. They got it going, they got the mixture going perfectly. Then you added John Cena, then you added Roman Reigns, then you had Braun Strowman, and then you added Elias, and it just felt right. And the writers did the smartest booking decision on planet Earth. They allowed Elias to eliminate everyone. And I mean legitimately nearly everyone. Only one person he didn't eliminate, and that was Roman Reigns. And we already knew Roman was going to win this match, but we just didn't know how they were going to book it. Were they going to book it as Roman being the big man and eliminating everyone, or were they going to give that title to Elias? Or anyone else, or Braun, who was going to get what elimination? Luckily enough, they did the right decision and gave it to Braun Strowman, and it made sense. Braun is the scariest man on the main roster, and it's kind of like, oh well, he's beating Braun Strowman. Brock Lesnar's a bigger threat. Could he do it on that storyline? But no one cares. The whole MVP for me was Braun Strowman, taking out The Miz, taking out Elias, taking out John Cena, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins. He took out everyone. He has the biggest record now in an elimination chamber match. That's absolutely brilliant and smart booking decision. Roman had to use 2 spears and a Superman punch to take him out. I mean, afterwards, Braun was so angry that he got beaten by Roman. He destroyed Roman Reigns in the chamber and left him for dead, which was absolutely, again, the smartest booking decision you could make. But yeah, that was it, guys. What did I think? I thought it was fine. It was definitely, we knew this was going to happen, but my God, watching Roman get beaten to death was rather entertaining. And there you go, guys. That is our review for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. What did I think? To be honest, I thought Raw played it more safe than they should have done. They could have had a lot more swerves. Alexia Bliss holding the title, it makes sense in some ways. I wish it was Sasha Banks, because Sasha Banks' heel taking on Bayley would be a good money match to see. Then, Nia Jax being booked like an absolute monster. Smart booking decision. Well done, writers. You made Asuka keep her undefeated streak and still look very, very dominant. Yet Nia Jax looks even more scarier now that she managed to pretty much destroy Asuka after her defeat. Braun Strowman is the biggest babyface on planet Earth, no matter what you tell us, WWE. He is the biggest babyface. He's the most entertaining superstar I've seen in such a long time. And him destroying Roman Reigns was absolutely brilliant. His elimination of all 5 men before that was fantastic writing. It just makes Braun look like a legitimate threat when Roman will win the title at WrestleMania, and it has to be Braun versus Roman for the title next, in my opinion. But what did you guys think of the Elimination Chamber? Did you think it was a dull pay-per-view, or did you think it was a really exciting pay-per-view? Let me know in the comments below. If you like our videos, please like and subscribe, and if you want to follow me on the old Twitter, I'm at Boise88, and I'll see you guys next time on Smack Talk Wrestling Reviews.